when that happens, yeah, if you go below that, then the chance of them going hostile to you is significantly increased. Can you make the game harder? Maybe. Meanwhile, this war in Spain is just going just dandy. We have a giant Mamluk navy here right off the coast of Valencia. Valencia, greatest city in all of Mexico. For those that get that reference, points to you. But yeah, they're pretty much blockading everything down here. And there's even a contingent of Austrians sitting here on the Baleares and just chilling out. You know, you need to siege that stuff down sometimes, these little islands in the Mediterranean. Will there be more Crusader Kings expansions? Well, if people keep on buying the ones that we have out right now, then we probably will. Can you let the AI form Scandinavia every once in a while? It happens rarely. It doesn't happen very often, but it definitely happens. Whittington is at war. Alright, Wiz is at war. With who is he at war? He is at war with Kandesh. Alright, he's joined this war. What is this for? Take a Guriat. That means that the Danes are trying to get into India. This is for, yeah, Guriat. And there we go. So they're trying to take this right now. Here in India, and so it looks like Denmark has put its eyes on the Indian subcontinent. Are there any players here? That is a real question. Yes, there's Nuzia, the guy who played as Lithuania last time and then died, and then he played as a Shawnee and then he died, and then he played as the Mamluks and he died. So yeah, he's gonna get crushed by the Danes at this rate. Actually, let's take a look at his technology level, what he is actually looking like. Let's go on. He is Indian. He's boosting his admin power, and should be doing okay as long as the Danes don't touch him. Nemix, can you please stop spamming that in the chat, or I will have to time you out. Thank you. Suggestion noted, but there's no need to keep on putting it into the chat. Let's focus on this game for now and see what actually happens. The Spanish still have this war going on. Ooh, there appears to be the Cypriots have managed to land here. Oh no, the Cypriots are here in Roussillon, and we're about to go into Girona and Barcelona. That's going to be problematic to say the least. There's a couple of rebels here with Castilians. They're going to get crushed very quickly. Actually, let's take a look at the. They are Western Tech, obviously 16. That means they're going to be behind. Let's take a look at the ledger themselves as well. See if any of the enemy is higher. Oh wow, there's a couple of 18s actually on the board. Netherlands and Sweden are tech level 18 when it comes to military technology, and what does this actually mean for them? Let's take a look here. It means that they have Reformed Tarico, Gustavian, and Highlander infantry, so that's slightly better than all the other ones. Doesn't actually widen the width of combat though, which is arguably the most important modifier. But yeah, Res Publica coming out sometime during the summer. And it is currently being played in front of your face. This is the very first time, well, technically the second time they're actually showing it off, because last week we were actually running it, and we weren't actually, you know, going into the details that we were running it. We had to go and start testing it back then, but we had to keep away from all the buttons as much as possible, which kind of works because it means that we have more time to actually talk with you guys and make sure that you guys are entertained the entire way through. As Maxis Decimus Aurelius would say, are you not entertained? as the war is over. And Venice has taken control of all of Italy. Very nice, very nice. Did Denmark get into Asia? Yes, they did. Well, they're still in the middle of trying to get into it. Nia Skåne has joined them as well. Not going to be able to do all that much, to be fun. How much money does Nia Skåne actually make at the moment? 24. That's not too bad at all. Wissington himself is making... Blah, okay, so he's making 134 a month. How much of that is actually from gold? That's a significant amount of gold he's having. So from this one right here, from this one right here... That's a lot of money that he's making from gold. That's not gonna be good for his inflation, to say the least. They like Genoa, yeah, down here. I guess most of Italy. But yeah, Venice can go into the Italian nation. What that would mean is they would get new traditions and ambitions, but they won't shift into that because they don't want to move away from those Venetians' ideas, which increase their land force modifiers as well as all the other trade-related stuff. And if you look at their income, well, let's put it this way, 124 a month is not too bad at all. And they got those fervor points as well, which they can spend on trade and stability whenever the hell they want, which is actually quite nice. They're actually at 100 fervor points, so they should probably start spending those. Let's take a look who's in... oh no, the Holy Roman Empire consists of only 7 princes. Such sad times. And Denmark is the emperor. Oh no. That's not good. That means that the Holy Roman Empire has pretty much been dismantled. Such a sad time that is. If you take a look here at the Catholics as well now, if you go to the papacy. Oh, Portugal is slowly but steadily trying to make its way into the papacy itself. Spain is still in much control though, so very much control. Nia Skåne is the real Bogart still at war here with that war for Guriat. And in India, they should have a fairly easy time actually managed to take this one down. There's a couple of wars going back and forth, but I doubt that's ever going to be a problem. Let's take a look here at the Danes. Oh, actually, Lucia has now entered this war as well. So he's also in a war with Kanesh. So he's actually in the middle of taking a lot of more territory, so he can actually westernize off the Danes, which will be very useful for him, to say the least. And probably because Denmark has CBs for all of Southeast Asia because of his trade ideas. Let's take a look at the religion map mode, shall we? So you can see the world is very, very much Protestant. A little bit of Orthodox remaining here. Shia are up here in Persia. That was pretty much to be expected. The Hindu are here. I believe there's a little bit of Sikhism going on as well. I thought I saw it just now. Some reform down here because the Venetians have decided to sit down in India as well. Okay. Somebody's asking the Vanguard player to Mysore retired. Krugi's here as well. That's a party inside of southeast, inside of India. Everybody gets a piece. Everybody gets a piece of that Indian chunk. Good times. We have about 20 minutes of game time remaining. Well, some people are saying Austria OP. Ooh, France, what are you doing? France is up to something. France is building armies. France is... Let's take a look at their claims. They have a claim in Lyon. And they're moving armies. Is France finally going to be doing something here? They're moving troops back and forth. Can Spain actually see this? No, they cannot. Interesting. The Spanish have no idea. This could get dangerous. This could get dangerous. A-Spec, can you please play a game with the fans sometimes? Well, I'll think of it. I'll consider it. The French are slowly but steadily moving all their troops down into southern France. That is actually quite curious right there. Let's see if the it's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it works out for him. There's be about 20 minutes of time remaining. So meanwhile, Mughals are actually having a problem with a slight revolution here in Punjab. Interesting. Is that because of religion? There seems to be... No, they're all Hindu. No Shia, no Sikhism. Some Confucianism down there, but nothing that is really all that impacting. We go to Spain. I'm still under the impression that the French are gearing up for an assault, because they've got quite a lot of troops down here. If actually they look at their stack, they've got 196,000 manpower. And if you look at their army size, one moment, and military, army. Yeah, their army limit, force limit's actually quite, for Austria, for France, is actually 132. The Danes actually have a force limit of 163. That's pretty crazy. The Netherlands have 134. That's actually quite insane, how many troops the Danes can actually levy even. New Netherlands, in the meantime, expanding quite nicely. They're going to go and get into a new trade zone, a new colonial zone very soon here, Louisiana. As Byzantium has managed to, let's take a look here. Crimea, 1609, local military engineer, theologian. We liberate the enemy from occupation, occupied Muscovy, of course. Not much going on there. It's just Crimea being Crimea. Sweden is almost at the, Sweden is actually almost spanning from the Baltic all the way to the Pacific. And meanwhile, as normal, Britain just managed to release Scotland. Like, literally as I clicked. Sweden has always bordered Japan. Yes, indeed it has. As we've always been at peace with East Asia. We've always been at war with East Asia. Love is peace. Yeah. War is peace. I don't know the rest of the quotes. I really need to read up on my 1982. But Scotland is free! Freedom for Scotland! Scotland free! All they need to do now is get the Danish under out there as well. They'll be well. Scotland. Yes, New Netherlands. Are we actually going to see... it does look like we're going to be seeing some Dutch Louisiana as well.